August 15th, 2022. Newsweek magazine publishes the provocative headline, Best UFO Picture Ever, the Calvine photo, found after 30 years missing.
This photograph from the Calvine Hills in Scotland is crystal clear, it's in color, and it shows this just magical looking 100-foot long diamond-shaped craft that is clear as a bell.
Not only that, we also see a Harrier jet trailing the object. As soon as this photo was released to the public, people went crazy. It was a big deal.
It has been called the greatest UFO photo ever, and I agreed. In fact, I've had a picture of the Calvine photo on my wall for the last year.
While the image is compelling, of greater interest to UFO researchers was the sudden publication of the photograph. It was taken 32 years earlier, in August 1990, by two hikers outside the small village of Calvine. The identities of the two hikers have never been revealed. But according to the story, they delivered the photos to Scotland's biggest newspaper, the Daily Record.
They had 6 photographs, and they go to the local newspaper to have them published. Somebody calls the Ministry of Defense in London, and they are ordered to send the photos and the negatives from the newspaper to somebody in the government.
The only people to see the Calvine photos were the hikers who took them, a handful of people at the Daily Record, and a select group of employees at the Ministry of Defense. Among them was former Ministry of Defense UFO investigator Nick Pope, who was present for classified briefings regarding the images.
The photographs and the negatives went to JARIC, which is Joint Air Reconnaissance and Intelligence Center. This is part of the intelligence community that specializes in imagery analysis. Their opinion was that this was not a fake. These were genuine pictures, and they showed a solid structured craft. And also, critically important, parts of the countryside were visible. So trees, fields, a fence. And what that meant was that our Ministry of Defense experts could start to make some calculations and estimate distance from the lens, height above ground, diameter of craft. One of the things we were most interested in is the apparent lack of conventional aerospace parts and shapes. No wings, no tail, no fuselage, no obvious engines.
While the Ministry of Defense claimed the Calvine photos were returned to Scotland's Daily Record, the newspaper said they never received them. The images remained a mystery for the next 30 years, until former Ministry of Defense press officer Craig Lindsay revealed that he had kept a copy of one of the photos and shared it with Newsweek for publication.
Craig Lindsay managed to keep a print of one of those negatives, thinking at the time, you know, I might have one of the greatest photographs of all time here. He kept that in his possession and kept it quiet for over 30 years.
Only the best UFO picture ever by History Channel and by, Linda Moulton Howe and William Henry, the UFOologists, and the best photograph ever. That's how I got it. Okay, I'm gonna look at that. This is my best project here. And this is why I got it now. I got it now. You know what I'm saying? I got it now. And then I got it. And I look. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Go back. Bam. There you go. Look at it. See how that electromagnetic wave is all around it? Even before I enhanced it. You can see it. Distortion. That's bending space-time. It's enveloping it. Same thing here. Same thing. Now, you can see inside of it. Time to screenshot it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Take a look at it. Even look at the outside of it right here. Take a look at that. Look at all that. How is this possible, huh? You know what I'm saying? How is that possible? You know now, let's look at the next one. Yeah, this is it. This is it. A little bit smoother. Undistorted, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You looking at the inside of the UFO, man. This is, wow. I got, man, this is something. It's overwhelmingly black. Street Exchanger. Images I have enhanced show either inside or the outside, but this is somewhat what they saw. So, but one thing I want to point out is one part of the UFO that is very important, and that is this one here. No. Is here. Oh man. And that's man. This one here. That there. That one there. Him. That picture, this face right there. That face right there. Now, this is a big statue, look like in the middle of it or something. It's right there. It look like it's in the middle of it. And all this is the outside, but this is the electromagnetic wave. So the outside, this might be the outside, but it looks like that. We jamming. Here you go. Now he looks a lot like, hey, He looks a lot like this one here. The face on Antarctica. Now, I've been working on him today. This guy. Oh, you go right here with this one. Now, I worked on him today. I worked on him again today. Now, that face looks a lot like that one. So I worked on him today, tried to get him to enhance it right, but he's like, hey, shoot, he looks a lot like him. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I mean, am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? Does it look like him here? Now, let's put them together. And put them side by side. And put the other one. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Street Exchanger.
Get back too far. There you go. All right, we're gonna go. Where the other one? Where he at, man? Right here. That one there. All right. Side by side now. Here you got it. Side by side. Side by side here. And you can see resemblance. Look at the resemblance. The Anunnaki. One on the left in Antarctica, on a wall in Antarctica. One on the right in a UFO photo of a UFO statue on a UFO or inside a UFO in Scotland in 1990. What you got to say about that? What you got to say about that? You know what I'm saying? How can I get this type of photograph? Now, one on the left, the measurements of this person, of this face, from here to here is 103 feet. From here to here is approximately 80 feet. Or 77 feet. 77 is like 103. No. More than that. I think it was 121 feet. 121 feet. And from here it's 77 feet. So it's rather large. And the one on the right, I would imagine, is rather large too, although they say the UFO is 100 feet. I don't think they know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe they know what they're talking about. Don't think they know what they're talking about. Wow, done a good job on enhancing this. Now, yeah, I did a better job on it this time. Worked on it. Now I work on it, it's come art. Now, I'm giving people stuff, that you ain't seen before. Whether you believe in this or not, it's real. universe as black. The other life beyond that is created through gene manipulation from Black Anunnaki scientists. Create other races on Earth. That's all I know. That's the theory. But nobody really knows how life began. Nobody really knows why God chose black people to be the first. Can't tell you why. All I can say is Anunnaki were not God. They are gods. When we think of God, we think of this mysterious, benevolent. Probably we think of something like in the 16th chapel, Michelangelo's painting of the 16th chapel. Some bearded white man, far from real. Apparently, if we think of God being a chemical reaction in the universe, combination of the elements within the universe coming together and creating life, then that life without the interaction of any physical being, it chose naturally to start life off as this, even darker, black people. It's not a God. There's no real being out there doing this. Then the order of the universe, how it works that way. Now, if we believe there's a being in this universe, he chose black people first. He chose blackness first, not the people, but the complexion, the makeup, the biology of black people to be the strongest in this universe where life would start. Adam and Eve and the God of this universe is a black couple. Seen everywhere. On the minister.
Street Exchanger.